Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz, and oh man, the last SmackDown before tomorrow's Money in the Bank from Toronto, Canada is officially in the books, and a lot of stuff went down, including new tag team champions. So let's gab about it. First things first, great, awesome main event to close out SmackDown. DIY versus A-Town Down Under. The magic moment. Lightning has strucken twice, and we have recreated a moment here in the Scotiabank Arena, here in Toronto, Canada. DIY are champions again. It's almost been 8 years since in this very arena I sat right where I'm sitting watching an absolute classic of a tag team wrestling match, one of the best of all time between DIY and the Revival, and DIY came out of that 2 out of 3 falls match with the dub, and they did tonight with multiple callbacks to that match with the Shatter Machine and the double submission finish for Dax Cash. That was for you guys. You know they freaking love you too. If we ever get to see that match anywhere, let's freaking go. But man, dude, I just love it. I love it. Seeing those two lift up those beautiful WWE Tag Team Championships. A-Town Down Under, it was fun. I got to be at WrestleMania when you won the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and then, immediately got, knocked off the ladder because, they had to finish the match, and then get awarded those beautiful tag team titles. It was awesome. The feud between Waller and Theory will be really good, but it was time, and God, I'm just so happy for DIY. They are WWE Tag Team Champions. We have now fulfilled half of the agenda that I have spoken of. I always said that DIY needed to be the ones to take the tag titles off of A-Town Down Under. Now, let DIY hold those titles for another 3 months, 90, 91 days. Maybe if you want to get into even 4 months. Whatever. But before this year is over, they need to drop those tag team titles to, yes, boy, Pretty Deadly. And when we get that, not if, because it's going to happen, the world will officially be in full bloom, and maybe, damn it, we can get that damn musical that I want for Pretty Deadly, but with a championship edition, because god dang it, that just feels right. But that is in the future for right here, right now, and in the near future for the next 3 so months, maybe even 4, for however long it's going to be. DIY, WWE Tag Team Champions, guys. Johnny, Tommaso, I am so happy for you to have seen everything that's going on with you guys over the last 8 years of becoming the tag team, NXT Tag Team Champions, the epic rivalry you guys had down in NXT, both of you becoming NXT Tag Team Champions, being 2 of the defining stars of the best era of NXT ever, and now coming together again and winning tag team gold here tonight. It's absolutely beautiful. Do it yourself, because these guys did, and they have for 8 years succeeded. DIY, new tag team champions. Let's go. Okay, guys, tomorrow we got the men's and the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. Now, the women's one, it's super simple. It's either going to be Tiffany Stratton or Chelsea Green. Those are the top 2 options. The only way they do this wrong is if someone else wins. Even if it's Naomi, it'd be oh yeah, cool, but it really should have been Tiffany or Chelsea. So they really can't go wrong as long as they stick with those 2. The men's one, if you really think about it, isn't that complicated either, and I'm going to basically break it down for you. I kind of have a little bit before. I'm basically taking either Drew McIntyre or Carmelo Hayes. Him. Which, by the way, Drew, you ain't him, bro. You're good. But no one on this planet has ever, is ever, or will ever be him. That is reserved for Carmelo Hayes himself, because when he shoots, he don't miss. But I digress. It's either going to be one of those 2, because if you look at how everything is going, Jay is going to be involved in the Bloodline story post Money in the Bank. Gable's still dealing with the Wyatt 6. LA Knight, is going to become the new United States champion, and that's going to be such a dope moment when it finally happens. And then, Andrade, he's really just, he's not doing anything, but, Melo is above him, in terms of having nothing better to do but being, a bigger star at this moment. Let's be honest, in the long-term future, next phase of WWE, right there. And then Punk is going to be Drew's next feud. So if they are going for an unsuccessful cash-in, it is going to be Drew winning the Money in the Bank ladder match and then going on to cash in later in the night and get screwed. And it makes sense because, you know, Gunther's going to win the world title at SummerSlam. Cody ain't dropping that shit anytime soon. Both might most likely be champions going into WrestleMania or not lose them. Well, at least Cody probably to like close to the end of the year. So maybe it's good to just get the briefcase out of the way. However, if they're looking for the successful one, give that shit to Carmelo Hayes. He can. Some people are like, oh, he's not ready right now. I'm like, some of y'all want a breaker in there. I'm like, and he's not ready right now. That's why probably he's going for the Intercontinental title. But it's Money in the Bank, and it's Carmelo Hayes, dude. He turns everything into gold just like that because he's him. So have him hold the briefcase for like 5 months, and then we can cash in on Cody at freaking, you know, like the first SmackDown of the year or something. Like they'll call that New Year's Revolution. Carmelo can cash in there. And hey, then John Cena say he wants to go on a full-time run. Boom. Cena, Melo, WWE Championship. Cena wins his 17th off Carmelo Hayes. Because you won't need to put Melo over. Because you don't need to put people over anymore. That's how Cena wins his 17th. Right there. Boom. Solved it. That can be the route that they go. But like I said, it's going to be they really go one of two ways. If Jay somehow, you know, ends up winning this, I won't be upset. But like it just won't make as much sense to me. And I feel like it's Drew or Melo. And I swear to God, I gotta be honest. If Melo climbs that ladder and he rips down that briefcase, bro, I'm gonna mark out for him. Like there's really only one way to describe the feeling that I'm gonna have when that happens. Yes. Okay, guys. Tonight, on a serious note, Kevin Owens' mother has been in the hospital for the past 5 days. You know, it's something I can resonate with. But he showed up tonight because, you know, he didn't want to disappoint his mom because she's been supporting him throughout this entire dream that he's had, and he has made a promise to do what he has wanted to do for her for the past 4 years, and that is kick the Bloodline's asses tomorrow. I mean, they're not gonna. So for you, Mama Owens, my God, there's a lot of Mama references we can use to do this year. Mama Rose, not Mama Owens. It's wild. Seriously, do hope that she ends up being okay, but can't promise victory because most likely Cody is gonna get pinned. So don't worry, your son's not gonna get pinned. But even though we can't promise dubs, we will promise the Bloodline getting their asses whipped tomorrow at Money in the Bank, and most likely the match before the main event of Seth versus Damian Priest for the World Championship. Cody's gonna get pinned by Solo. That sends up, you know, Cody, Solo, SummerSlam. Solo's gonna be like, I'm gonna win. Like they said tonight, I'm gonna take the title that Roman failed to protect the legacy. Blah blah this, blah blah that. Motherfucker, you're gonna fail too. Okay, so you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Okay, you're starting to piss me off with this now because you're not my tribal chief, and I will never acknowledge you. No. And if you want to find me, if you want to strike me down, I will fuck every single one of y'all up. I will do that for my tribal chief, damn it. I'll do that for the Usos too, and I'll do that for Sami Zayn for when they all come back together and BUC and whip your asses inside of War Games later this year, damn it. I will do it. So sick of me right now. Samoan Werewolf, MFT, Indomitable, Insuckable, whatever. Bring it the F on. Because at SummerSlam, when you lose, you'll start beating down Cody Rhodes, and then Roman's music is going to hit, and you're going to have the face of a child that is shitting his pants because Daddy is back, and he is coming to whoop your ass. But go ahead, Solo. Keep walking around with the Ulafala. Keep acting like you're the tribal chief. You're gonna you fucked around so much, you got a little more to do, but you're gonna find out pretty damn soon. And this is gonna be exactly how I'm reacting when Roman comes back and he just beats your ass by just staring at you, and then, you know, will physically beat your ass after he comes back at SummerSlam. Okay, you guys, that's SmackDown. We are done. Keep putting in the rearview mirror. We are done. Money in the Bank is going down tomorrow. We got both the men's and the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. We got Cody, Randy, KO doing it for you. Mama Owens going up against the new Bloodline. Priest versus Rollins World Championship. It's Rollins' last chance at the title if against Priest if he loses. And if Priest loses, he is out of Judgment Day. And then, guys, we got finally Zayn versus Breakker for the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be another awesome night for WWE PLE. But then after we get done with all that, the road to Blood and Guts and then All In continue. The storylines there are all freaking looking like dope as hell. They're stacking things up to be even better than last year's build and event was, and I am all for it. And they will succeed. MJF and Will Ospreay is cooking. Swerve versus Hangman is cooking. Tony versus Mariah is cooking. Freaking Britt versus Mercedes is cooking. Hell, give me Ricochet versus Pac for Ricochet's first opponent in AEW. Oh my God, dude. I'm just hot. and sweating just thinking about how much they are cooking this meal right in front of me, and I'm feeling the smoke, I'm feeling the flames. It's going to be awesome. And we also have the biggest party of the summer coming up shortly before the biggest event in pro wrestling for AEW All In. Seriously, guys, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows, and you're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep on liking, damn sure keep on subscribing, and keep on remembering that when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe right here. Okay, you guys, hope you enjoyed SmackDown tonight. It was dope. DIY, y'all boys did it again. New tag team champions. Absolutely love it. Gotta drop them shits to Pretty Deadly in a few months. So enjoy, boys. I know I will. But until then, you guys, deuces, fuses, and I will see you guys after Money in the Bank.